should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set. Hey, can.
Burrow gonna open by putting it. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here we go. Right in. 11. Hot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. Jalen Carter in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
One, ready? Gun. Shot. Ready? Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one down the field, but it lined up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And now it's 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Cavity Lions. Here we go. Strike. Cowboy 80. Ready.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And knock him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Right there. Hurt. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Panther 60.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. He's inside the 35. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Hey, can. 12. Stop.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
11. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. Moving to his left. Showing off for footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
On second down, a run with Williams. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A gain of a yard.
12.
Brings up third and 1.
Stop.
Burrow. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Stop.
On first down, Burrow. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Check, Bobcat.
Ready. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 44-yard line, Here's 2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
It is a big play for the Eagles. And even 30 yards.
26-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Here's Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Gray gonna return it. Good job in coverage. They're gonna get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Here we go. Right 80. Hey, watch it right here. Go, go, go. Shot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty. Big 13. Big 13. Shot.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's out wide to Williams. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Shot. Right 80. Shot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He is knocked down, Parker. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Gun, gun. Shot. Right 80.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Here we go. Right 80. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Shot.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. He finds a seam, a good run. Up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
10 yards on
11,
the
11,
pickup.
11.
It's 2nd and inches.
Shot.
2nd down. Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A first catch there for Chase. And he's got a first down to go with it.
46-yard line.
Let's get set. 11, 11. Hey, can. Shot.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here we go. Shot. Right 80. Right shot. Shot.
Burrow here on second down. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And the Eagles will take over possession here at the 44.
Tag! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Gravity Lions. Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
Quarterback is sacked.
Shamar Stewart getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Come on. Set. 60 Bisons, 60 Bisons. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT. Here we go. Can.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Right 80. 12.
To throw is Burrow. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? Hey. Hawk 70. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion. with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Tag! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And it proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. Just across the midfield stripe. Here's second down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And the Eagles first down. A gain of 7. First down, Philadelphia.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Here's first and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
They send the tight end in motion. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
Now it's second and 1.
And a yard.
You're not.
At the Bengals 33-yard
Past the 60. Past the 60.
Back to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
19 Tiger, 19. Cougar 19.
A run with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Past the 60, past the 60. Ready.
Here's Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70. 70 Lions. Ready.
Barkley. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Costing that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
70.
They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready? Gun. Shot. 180. Place hot. Hot. Shot.
A first down throw for Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
On one, ready? Here we go. 180. Go. 12.
Watch the back on this play.
11. That.
Burrow to throw. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Panther 11.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Back to the air again on second and 10. A huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bengals have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This is taken in at the goal line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Here we go, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Get up!
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Back row 80!
Now, faking the give. Crazy. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down. 1st and 10.
Let's go! Panther 60, Panther 60! Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Hot 70, hot 70! Down! Liking 18!
Tight end going in motion here.
Let's go!
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9.
11. Stop!
It's another run here for Williams. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Right 80! Right hot!
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
And the Bengals
They gain 18 yards on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Oh, here we go. Sahad!
On the give, it's Williams. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
4 yards.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Gun. 12. Right 80! Sahad!
Throwing is Burrow. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Williams is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Timberwolf.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll manage to get to the 33. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 33-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
There's a throw right side. To be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. Inside the 35. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 53 yards.
Here we go. 53 yards.
Cowboy 80.
Philadelphia.
Ready, right?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Eagles.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go. 12. Right, 80. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Pearson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit.
Bengals 14.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. intercepted. Hit by Jeremiah Wusu-Koromo. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted.
On
The
2.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Side. Side.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
11, 90. Let's get set. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow now. The throw here is complete. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
First down.
Gotta go score. Let's go.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
11. 12. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a
11,
touchdown.
Gun. 12. 11. Stop. Right 11. MT. Take. Stop.
A give, and here comes Williams. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field.
Here we go.
Now it's 3rd and goal.
Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. Jalen Carter, relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up 4th and goal. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Shaheed now to return it. He'll get across the 20, talk him down 23-yard line. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Tap the 60. 18. Pioneer.
4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Eagles.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Nice move. Slips a tackle. Gets forward for a gain of 2.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready? Press all 80.
On the ground, this is Barkley. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
1-1, ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
11 MT, tank. 11 MT. Stop.
On first and 10, Burrow. He'll drop this down to Williams.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second
Here we
and
go.
5.
Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
11. 11. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his third touchdown catch this year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Hiking, 18.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Ready? I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
70 step, Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that ball. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles first down. A gain of 14.
Go.
First down, Eagles.
70 step, Wolf. Panther Street.
To a tight end motioning left here. That'll give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Eagles.
Now Barkley.
yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here we go, check. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Penalty yardage made this much easier to convert. They now face 3rd and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Got ready.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the Eagles first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go. 1918. Ready.
A handoff, running left. It's Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
Crack all 80. Ready.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Glad the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Nick, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. Here's first down.
Here we go, here we go. Can. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Dot.
To throw is Burrow. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Gray going to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much happening there, just a short game.